And there it is. And here we are. Crazy to think that the season is upon us, but we are just that. Season 3 of Intel, which means the AZCFL football season is upon us as well. Especially excited to be here and get things going as time flies when you're having fun. And we're back in the studio here in Tempe. But more importantly, I have a special guest with me. He is from the champion of the 2021 season, South Phoenix Running Rebels, defensive end Dylan Alderman. Welcome to the show, man.
Good, how you doing, man?
So getting to it, man, obviously when we have people on this show, it tends to be people that have been in the league, been out of the league, touched on different uniforms, have been in and out, talking about what years have changed and what things have evolved and stuff. People know you for kind of a newer face to the league. So, before the show, we were kind of touching on he's one of the newer faces to the league, and before the 2020 season, as COVID kind of took care of that for everybody. Last year was actually your my first full year playing, season. Yeah. So tell me kind of how the CFL found you, how you found it, and take me through the journey.
Well, actually, I started off with the Owls. I hit up LZ. He's one of the receivers over there. Asked him, he told me to come out to practice, check it out or whatever. So I went. Me and my brother went. We liked it a lot, and that's where it all started. Second game into the season, we played the Rebels. They blew us out 42-0. Is
that where you saw the vision?
Yeah, no. I mean, it wasn't because of that. We was actually getting recruited while we were playing them and stuff.
Oh, really?
Ed Love came over to us after the game saying, like, hey, you guys would be a great fit over here. Me and my brother, we went home. We talked about it. We put the transfer thing in, and we were a Rebel after that.
So I guess before the CFL days, what was your football resume like? Was it in high school? Were you playing
I started in POPCRORN. Started playing. I was playing center. That was my first position.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I guess our center, he didn't come, and then coach just said, "Do you know how to hike the ball?" I said, "Yeah." Then ever since I was playing center, and after that I started playing receiver in high school and stuff.
So obviously change of pace now as a defensive end.
Yeah, definitely.
Not to size you up, but you are undersized as a traditional defensive end.
That's why people really don't think I can really play, but I can really play.
But on paper, we definitely saw that stats were in your favor as you kind of led the league in sacks last year. I think 13.5 sacks is what we got quoted.
Yeah.
So 14.5. Hey,
I quoted myself.
It's up for debate. Appreciate Dwight for providing the stats.
Definitely, for sure, yeah.
So, okay, you did touch that you have a brother in the league as well.
He's playing in Florida right now, actually.
He is playing in Florida?
Yeah.
I find that impressive. Some family members can't even, coordinate a time to hang out. You and your brother have a passion in football.
Me and him FaceTime every day. We talk. He talks about him at practice and stuff.
And what's the age difference between you two?
He's 22, so I'm 20, about to be 29, so we're about 7 years apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he started football in Pop Waters?
Yeah, Pop Waters too, yeah. Just backyard football and stuff.
Definitely.
I was bullying him around and so that's how he got so good. If he was still here today, he'll be the best running back in the league right now for sure.
So in Florida, what league is he playing for?
I have no idea. I think it's like FFA or something like that. Wherever he plays in the same league as Dominic Rogers-Cromartie plays in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they played each other like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So.
Former Giant. Soft spot.
Yeah, Bucks fan.
We don't get political, man. It's cool. But no, so that's awesome, man. You did also touch on something I wanted to, touch on as well. Coach Love, rest in peace. We did lose a soldier of the CFL.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
A little cool story was, one of my first years in the CFL was 3 years ago, almost 4. And Coach Love joined me in the booth as I was kind of the only one up there.
He went up there with you?
He went up there with me in between games, had a couple of chats with me, gave me a pep talk. And kind of, just was truly a genuine guy.
Oh, yeah, great dude.
And,
great dude.
Took time out of his day to run up the bleachers, give me a dap, tell me some pointers. Very respectful guy. Then even a cooler moment after you guys won the championship. We met at midfield, and he kind of told me, you came a long way. And
I was right there when he talked to you.
Yeah, as cliche as it was, I was like, you came a long way too, Coach. We hugged it out. It was great. So it was great. It was I think Netflix is writing a story about us or something.
Last season he taught me a lot. He taught me how to cover, all that stuff. So I can go out there and play corner right now if I need to. And this season, B. James, he's our DC right now. So he's more teaching me how to do, more run foots and stuff like that. Not just, passing the rusher, but focus on the run too as well. So that's what I've been working on this season. So
that kind of brings me to the point of I think the best players that succeed in football are those that are coachable and those that are
most definitely.
ability to adapt.
Yeah,
so you coming in
exactly.
as a receiver probably thinking, oh, I'm Randy Moss. You know,
Yeah.
I'm catching everything over anybody.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, try D-end. And you're like, what?
Well, I started playing D in flag. That's where it all started at.
Okay.
So I started doing that. I was like, oh, I'm really good at it. But I always thought about this semi-pro. I just never played in it till like last season. But I've always thought I can play D in this league though, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's something that I think is unique because a lot of the, like I said, the older heads in this league kind of doubled down on their football knowledge and, you know, their pass and being able to, you know, kind of let it translate to the current. With you, it seems like you just kind of picked up what coach wanted you to do, and then you figured it out, you know?
That's pretty much what it was.
Do you find any pushback or resistance, and you don't got to name names, but do you ever see that maybe in the first year and a half you've been in the league where people are unwilling to adapt or change or try things new out?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And you think that could definitely halt the success of a team?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
As
definitely.
you know, for those that didn't tune in last year, they did not lose a game. They were undefeated throughout.
Until the national championship.
Until the national championship. Hey, you brought that up. I wasn't going to bring it up. That
was a killer.
You know, we can touch on that in the moment, but you know, you learn a lot more through losing than you do through wins, right?
Yeah.
So what was that like? I don't want to say, you know, obviously it was great winning every game last year. You know, within the AZCFL, can't touch on the national game. We'll get to that. But what was it like having, obviously, all the positive results in the game, but I don't want to say miss out, but maybe not have that, like, chip on your shoulder feeling because you never had to get them next game or, you know, we'll get them next time. You got them every time. How do you balance, you know, all positivity? Is selfish as it sounds, you know, as humans, we want to be happy all the time, but you kind of need a little bit dirt and grime to kind of get to the next level. So how did you guys elevate without any type of adversity?
Throughout the season?
Yeah.
It was stressful, man. Going undefeated is like really stressful because everyone's coming at you every game, you know, trying to knock you off, and they're giving you your best every game. So we got to go out there and give us our best every single game, and that's what we had to do.
Obviously, there was a buy-in from, you know, on the field to off the field. You guys definitely had a, you know, tight-knit, it seemed like a community, friendship, and group text and all that stuff.
We got group chats and all that stuff.
What do you think? Obviously, you're newer to the league, so, I mean, what kind of advice could you give to somebody that is maybe a little bit, you know, you said you're 29, you know, you're not old for the earth, you're old for football, right? And
well, I haven't played contact since like high school, so I'm still fresh.
There you go.
I
Okay.
haven't taken no beatings in a while. So
Fair enough.
I'm still good.
But so physically, but mentally to somebody that's not quite there and somebody that's like, no, I'm the best receiver, I'm not budging. What do you think is some advice or some things that they could do to work on that? Obviously, it's not a switch. You can't just say, hey, like, be coachable, right?
Yeah, you always want to be coachable. You always want to, you know, work on your craft and everything. You know, there's always something to be done.
So, you know, say if it was your brother. I mean, obviously your brother's a skilled player, so it's not the case.
You need to work on it. He be fumbling sometimes.
Oh
my God.
Do you hear that, little bro?
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, he's not even playing running back, though. He's playing safety over there.
Well, if he intercepts the ball, he can't fumble.
He can't catch it.
You know what I'm saying?
He need to work on that for sure.
Yeah, too many prop bets. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's just fast. He's fast.
He is fast.
He's a walking 4.3, that's for sure.
He's definitely fast. There's that highlight of him busting up, I think it was the Phantoms.
I know.
Gutting them up the field.
We lost that game, too.
Yeah.
We didn't have a holder. But
can't win them all, man.
I know, but when we played these past 2 seasons, I had to get them back.
Yeah, for sure.
I had to.
So I was saying is like, say, you know, you're on the field or, you know, you're at practice and there's some new faces to the Rebels. So far, I haven't heard many. So far, it's been, you know, the same team running back.
Between this season and last season, we got more depth.
More depth? Okay.
Just us coming together as a second season, you know, we're all more familiar with each other, how we play.
So that adds to my point even more is like you're getting more food on the plate, you know. Not everybody can eat at the same time.
Not everybody can eat.
So I guess, are you going to see a little dynamic with that? Maybe a clashing of the Titans?
No, I think everybody knows
knows their role?
Yeah, everybody knows their role. Everybody gets in where you fit in.
So you get 2 sacks in a row. I mean, obviously it's a hypothetical, but you get 2 sacks in a row. They want to switch it up for something, even though, you know, you still cool if they taking you off?
I hate coming out.
Yeah, see?
I hate it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely a team player. Like, if I got to, you know, I'll come out, whatever, but only reason why I hate coming out because I just feel like I can make a play. You know, that's the reason why I don't like coming out.
Yeah.
I feel like I can make a play on that.
Yeah, and you can. I mean, obviously your stats speak for itself. So, okay, what's some? You know, obviously the evolution of your playing style to be from a receiver to a D end, things translate. Footwork, right?
Oh yeah, footwork, hands. like I said, I'm working on my, my more run foots, working on bull rushing a little bit. I mean, like I said, I'm only 180, so I'm, trying to bull rush Cody and Derek. They're
not to be your grandma right there. Are you gonna gain some weight,
saying.
or are we doing two Chipotle burritos a day, or what?
I can't gain weight. My metabolism is crazy, man. I feel like when I eat, I lose weight.
Yeah.
So going up against Cody and Derek, they're probably one of the best tacklers in the league, and I gotta, be ready for it. They know how I play, especially Cody. Me and Cody been going at it since flag, so me and him know how we play each other. Me and Derek, we actually talked today, had a conversation today, and just told me, he's one of the best tacklers in the league, and it's always cool to go up against the best people.
So you're just trying to soften them up, so you have.
I know, right? For real.
Yeah.
So you throw me around.
And if you want to hang out after the game, bro, just don't go too hard. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to get hurt.
No, it's just cool coming against the guy, just knowing, how good I am as a DN, because they're the best, tacklers in the league. So it's cool going up against them, just to seeing how good I really am, going up against people like that.
So I always got to throw praise because he's my guy, Blade. Blade Paxton from the Outlaws. Howard.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Well known for defensive end.
Yeah, actually, when we played him, I was actually, looking at him and stuff. I wanted to see how he was. But he's like a bigger version of me. I guess he's more cut up and stuff. So,
yeah. So that's what I was saying is like a guy well versed in his role, happy with his role, happy with his team, obviously. Are there other players in the league that you're kind of, like you said, scoping out? Even maybe taking tidbits of their position to, like I said, further translate maybe some of these speedsters, like ways you're getting off the line quicker.
Yeah, definitely want to have a conversation with Howard just to see, how he plays and stuff like that, his techniques and stuff like that. But just players I like watching Carl. He play. I don't know if he's playing this season. Carl Evans, is he playing this season?
Carl Evans.
Yeah.
Last I heard, he was coaching flag or Little League.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
I don't know.
I don't know, but you can still talk to him.
No,
He's still around the football.
No. Yeah, I love watching him play. I love watching Jake Reed. I love watching him play.
He's a ball hawk.
Yeah, I know. Even though he's like 30 yards back there, still out there.
I'm sure that translates from flag. No.
Yeah, I ain't throwing shade or nothing, but yeah, he knows that. Yeah, I think he intercepted Lorenzo like 3 times or something like that. So
I mean, obviously, speaking, just getting to it, your quarterback is now.
Akil.
Obviously, your championship quarterback from last year has now moved on, and he's somewhere else. And now you guys have a new quarterback.
Playing in Mexico somewhere.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Rams.
I don't know where in Mexico, but shout out to your Rams. So, getting to it, you were, speaking of quarterbacks, you were taking quarterbacks down as your main priority, you know what I'm saying, to the point where you had, 13 and a half sacks, 14 and a half if we ask you, right? So we got a couple plays here that you obviously shot to us from last season. Obviously, this season hasn't gone down, but excited to see what you do. But, just kind of a couple things, see what last year was like. Obviously, for those that are new or not new to the league, you already know what this man did. For those that are new, check it out. This was, I believe, in the championship game.
Yeah, going against Cody.
This was early in the game because Trey was still out there.
Yeah, Trey, I gotta make sure I keep contained.
Boom.
Time to dance.
Oh, looking with the Ray Lewis. Did you lose your mouthpiece?
Yeah.
Oh, did you put it back in?
Yeah,
okay.
I don't even think I wiped it off, honestly.
Gross, bro.
That was nasty.
That's a gross.
Right.
But, so, I mean, run me through the play, though, like when it is a situation, one-on-one type deal.
Yeah, one-on-one going against Cody, it's always going to be tough. I was really just trying to keep outside contained because Trey, he can run. So I saw him, look the other way. That's when I kind of try to cut in, and then, just take him down.
So is there any type of, I equate it to sometimes, in basketball, knowing you're going to drive left or drive right.
Yeah.
Is there a window of time where all right, I'm cutting left, cutting right, or is that more from reading the footwork of the lineman?
Really just reading the footwork of the lineman. Right there, I kind of knew, I think it's third and 40 it looks like, so I'm pretty much know they're going to pass, so I'm just literally just rushing. I'm just trying to rush.
And you get right to him.
Yeah.
Boom. Did a little bit of, like I said, Ray Lewis dance, you know what I'm saying? Mouthpiece, rest in peace.
Yeah, for real.
So congrats on that. Obviously, people complained a little bit about the score of the championship game, but
I know 10 to
8.
Yeah.
But what does defense win? Championships.
That's right.
And that's all that matters, right? So.
Shout out to our kicker, Stephen, that he kicked a field goal,
and which is
make it 10.
Which is crazy to think because we always talked about, you live and die by special teams.
Oh, yeah.
But unfortunately, the special teams don't get that much shine in the league. So for them to be able to, have the championship, go ahead win, I guess, is pretty sweet. The unfortunate part of that was, as you saw, Trey got hurt. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's some speculation of how hurt he was going into that game, and what the maneuvering was from a personnel side of things. But we saw what happened, and ultimately you guys came up on top.
I talked to him before the game. He said he wasn't 100%, but he was gonna give it a go though.
Maybe he was trying to soften you up, just like you've been doing to these other players.
Ain't gonna work.
We'll see. We'll find out. We got another play. I believe this was against the Spartans as well. This had to be the championship, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you were just padding the stats through this game, man.
Yeah, I was trying to win.
So I think this one.
What's this one?
Unfortunately.
I don't even know what that was.
Oh, I thought this was going to be the one where it got called back. So, yeah, no, tell us about this one.
Let me see. I don't even know. Let's see. See if I can do it again.
And at this point, I believe they had Scotty.
Yeah. I don't even know what happened.
So it's a year out here, too, right?
There,
yeah. A man with the 2 sleeves. Gets off the...
Look like we're in cover 3.
So what happened with that and that? So
T-Mac missed the tackle. Are you kidding me?
I will say, though, so a situation like that, like where you're not even necessarily at the focal point, you did create some sort of havoc.
Yeah, they were doing a lot of quick passes. I think they were trying to do it just because they knew I was probably coming off the line, so there was a lot of quick stuff,
Right. So when you're coming out wide and you get that, and you get pushed off, like you're still somewhat of a liability. If you see, he's still kind of picks you up.
I just gotta work on just staying and don't get pushed out so much. I gotta work on that.
You gotta wear heavier cleats, bro.
Probably what it is.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Like I said, Cody's like 380 probably. He's pushing me like that.
Let's see what we got next. The next one. Oh, this one might be the one we were talking about.
Spartan offense takes a timeout.
It is after this. Okay. This is the famous cardio.
Third second and a half.
This is the Peloton.
It's cardio. That's all it is.
Because after the confusion, refs
Spartan offense takes a timeout.
Let's see what took place. So yeah, no, ultimately,
Third second and a half.
yeah.
30 seconds in length.
So what it is, I don't think we have it right now, but what it was specifically was you blocked a punt. The punt went up.
No. Scotty was trying to throw the ball.
Oh, okay.
And
correct.
Our other DN, Kevin, he hit it, and then just magically just.
It was up there for like 47 seconds of hang time.
It was like the longest time ever, just like a punt, like trying to catch a punt.
Yeah, and I was like, and it was wild. It was kind of reminiscent to earlier in this season when the Falcons didn't field that onside kick and they all kind of stood around it.
Against the Cowboys, huh?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I saw. Like a bunch of, I was like, Dylan's gonna come down with this, right? And sure, you did. Yeah. Unfortunately, you run it back to the house. Yeah. While you're at the house, they had a piece of laundry on the field, and it was like, nah, come back, sir.
Kyle.
Man, what's that like, man? When you make a play,
he did that twice in the season. He did it twice against the Owls. Chewy, he made a quarterback fumble. I picked it up, ran it, flag. This one right here, same thing.
What's the conversation like after that? Obviously, it's adrenaline.
It's still a turnover, so I'll still take it.
Yeah.
Not a touchdown, but it is what it is. You gotta just keep going.
What's the? Is that every time you get the ball in your hands? Is it like I want 6? Like instantly?
Yeah.
I got you, man.
I think every time I got the ball, I scored. Just two of them got called back. One of them just didn't.
You ever have ones where you thought you were doing way more than they're like, bro, you ran like 3 yards, man?
Oh no.
Back when I was broadcasting ASU, I had my boy Tyler Stalker. He was a lineman, big dude. They were playing Notre Dame. There was a fumble. He recovered the fumble. And it was hilarious because I was like, I got to clown him for this. He put his arms up like he was doing the Heisman. And he ran like 2 yards and got tripped up.
Exactly.
And when I was like, what was that, bro? He's like, oh, what I wanted to do was jump over the first guy. I was like, you weren't doing any of that, man.
Exactly.
Come on, bro. So appreciate you being real with yourself. and knowing, you know, what you can and can't do.
Oh, yeah,
but,
definitely.
you know, awesome time, awesome film. Appreciate you shooting that through, man. I'm excited to see what you do this weekend and this
Yeah,
season.
me too. I'm ready.
We're going to take a quick commercial break from our sponsors and get back to a new segment I'm excited to unveil when we get back.
Let's do it. Two.
And we're back. Season 3, Episode 1 of
Crazy.
AZCFL Intel, Cactus Media X. I'm your host, Jesse Burke. He is Dylan Alderman. Self-proclaimed Rookie of the Year. Is that what we're going with?
I'll take it.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Ben Simmons, Rookie of the Year, for those that are basketball savvy.
Yeah, I know it.
So this week, man, obviously excited for a full slate of football, as I like to say. You know, the teams have gone somewhat on a diet, as we only have 8 teams now in the league. The first game, Titans and Phantoms. Starting it off early.
All right.
I'm excited for the revamped Titans, if you will. I don't know if you were familiar with kind of the ups and downs that they faced last year.
I know they were, I guess, a mediocre team, if you would call it, whatever.
It's a fair way to put it. And the good thing is they, you know, won some games, had some good, you know, mindset, coaching, you know, player personnel. But then towards the end of the season, you know, they had a forfeit one game, they had some injuries, and things kind of unfolded to a point where I was like, I don't know where this team's going to stand. And then when I saw them make the roster or the cut, you know, I think that was really unique. So I'm excited to see.
Yeah, maybe they.
They have a new quarterback that the commish told me about named Kyle. That's all I know so far. But I'm excited to see them do what they do. The Phantoms, I will say, they tend to play better during the day.
Yeah,
And
they're a really tough team.
They're
play.
a very tough team. They
got some big boys over there.
Stout defense, man. Who are some players on the Phantoms that stick out to you?
On the Phantoms, like I said, I don't really know too many people.
You know Mike, right? Macagnano?
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
He's good. I like watching him play. I think one of their corner. I think his name is Kirk or something like that. I'm not really sure what his name. I think he plays like corner or safety or something like that. But he's good.
So who you got for this game?
Oh, Phantom.
Phantoms?
Yeah.
You got a score? And Kirk Sparks, I think you're talking about.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he's good. He's a good player. I say 30-0.
30-0.
Yeah.
0. It means like points. 0 points. All right, next game. Hawks and the new look Hawks.
Yeah,
they were getting clowned last year for the helmets.
Yeah.
Shouts to you, Big Blue, Suge White, whatever nickname you want to call them. Phenomenal helmet job. I like the green helmets. They're swaggy.
Like
if I was not part of the media, I still wouldn't be playing, but I like the helmets, bro.
Got the matte green going on.
Very slick.
Yeah.
They're coming through with another team that's a new look. Obviously, the name's well known. They've been in some leagues in Arizona, but new to the AZCFL, the Canes, the Arizona Canes. Who do you got in that game, man? New look all around with some familiar faces. They got Andrew Jones back there, who's a beast.
Yeah, I like watching him.
You know, we got quarterback KP from, that played for the Reapers last year, who brought them to their first ever playoff win. Put up 18 passing touchdowns in the regular season. He had like 3 in the playoffs or 4 in the playoffs. He's got a smooth connection with Phil Ross, number 4. He said he's going to have 4 touchdowns this weekend to match his jersey number.
Oh, heck yeah.
So you heard that first here. If he doesn't have 4, is it a flop? I don't know, Phil. But every Monday's leg day if you ask him.
He might get like 2. He's good.
2. Yeah. So we're getting 50% of our goal, Phil. That's what he said, but that's not me.
2 is still good, though.
It is 2.
I give him like 2.
If the other team doesn't score.
Yeah, I'll give him 2. 110 yards.
110 yards.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
That's respect. Yeah. So what's the score? Who's winning that game?
I think it'll be closer than what people think it might be.
I've been seeing the predictions. A little disrespect.
I'll I'll go 14 for the Hawks, and then 27 for the Canes.
27-14.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with that. I'm indifferent. You know, I'm let the best team win. You know. Next, we got the Battle of Arizona in the North and South, if you will. Phoenix Outlaws, Tucson Thunder. We got a game in Tucson. They get loud. They got a new look themselves. I feel like every team kind of went through a makeover, if you will.
I saw the new uni. They look all right.
They look dope. Their field is smooth. Their coaching staff is, you know, definitely robust. So, yeah, man, who you got? I think they could punch somebody in the mouth week 1, you know? The Thunder.
No? Not this week, man.
Not this week?
No, not
well,
this week.
You know, there was
I'm not a fan of them, man.
You're not a fan?
When we played them last,
talk to me, bro. What happened?
That's when we played them last season. They just did like a lot of cheap stuff.
Cheap stuff?
Yeah, man. Like our kicker made a tackle, and then like some dude just ran out from the sideline, hit him. I don't like that stuff.
Hey, man, we talking about extracurriculars. We gotta keep it between the lines.
I don't like that stuff, man.
All right, man. You've made him upset, and he's a calm guy. So we already know, who he wants to win.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely Outlaws.
Outlaws.
Score. We'll go 20-7.
20-7.
Yeah.
We were discussing hypothetical quarterbacks, who they got. I did not know, and this is not like, this is not snitching. This is the league media, so I can say it.
Yeah.
Rico McNeil's on the Outlaws. I did not know that. Rico, why didn't you text me, bro? Come on. I need to know these things, I'm starting the show 5 minutes later. I'm like, I thought he was. So, if you saw last year on the Bucks, he was playing DN, though.
Yeah?
Towards the end.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So, and he found like a new passion for that. So who knows? Maybe he might play both sides of the ball. They do got Brandon Schilling, who's a speedster. He's got hops. I don't know if you saw last year. He got play of the week.
Yeah, I didn't.
Smooth jumped over like a defender, and dude was standing up straight. Really got up there. So yeah, they have like the Thunder and Lightning to go. Who do you think is going to start? I genuinely don't know.
I don't know. I played against Rico when he was on the Bucks, our week 1. So he did all right. I think I sacked him like 2 times.
Yeah, 2 out of your 14 and a half.
Exactly,
You got the reminder.
But Brandon, Jay was quarterback when we played him against the Outlaws.
Oh, Jay Hector, I believe.
Jay, I don't know. He was on the Owls.
He was on the Owls, and then he was.
His last name?
Hector, I believe his last name. Possibly. I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't hold it. I know first names. I know jersey numbers.
Right.
14.
Exactly.
Side note, that was my number. I didn't play
football.
Oh, was he?
Yeah? It was 14?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So I'm like, I hope he does well.
Yeah,
and if he does, it's the number. It's not him.
Yeah,
No,
Coach Love gave me that number.
Shout out to Coach Love. I will say rest in peace, man. It will be unique walking to the field, not seeing him around, man. It was definitely a face I looked forward to seeing. And a hand I was looking forward to shake, each game. So I plan to do a little tribute, my little self, and I hope the team's got something prepped. But I'm excited for then the game of the week coming at us, man. I know you know this team.
Yeah, very well.
You know what I'm saying? This is the championship rematch of last year, bringing it back to the field, Legacy, our first game of the week at our new field. I'm excited, man. Have you practiced on that field yet? Have you stepped on it?
I haven't even been over there yet.
You haven't been over there?
Is it turf? Is turf?
I don't know. It's not turf.
No, it's not turf.
Okay.
Good. I don't like turf.
You don't like turf?
Because when you go home, you always burn or something. When you get in the shower, it just be stinging.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's I think Odell Beckham tore his ACL because the field was
did it?
turf.
Yeah?
Yeah, in the Super Bowl. And that's the turf monster is like the biggest threat. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to ask you a score, or I'm going to ask you who's going to win, because I know who you think's going to win and who you want to win.
I think it'll be close.
It'll be close.
Yeah, it'll be close. Yeah.
Like you said, you guys have a new quarterback. The Spartans have a new. They have a returning quarterback that some were arguing should have been the quarterback starting in the championship. Coach A is solid. He says he takes that up on him. It was his coaching decision. I understood it. Some others didn't, but at the end of the day, we got Scotty now starting from scratch from what I've been told. And I'm excited
playing quarterback?
Yeah.
I like him.
And then I also got wind that Mr. Jake Mortensen, former Arizona Tide.
He's over there too.
He's over there too, which I got to throw some salt, man. these people with the retired Facebook posts.
I know.
And then they end the season the next. You guys gotta cut that out. If you're retired, you're retired.
Yeah.
You know, congrats, bro. You're a baller. Yeah, I'm back.
You know, once you throw him up on the little rope.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I've said that, Jake. But come on, I gotta help you guys out with the media. That's my move. Y'all do the football. I'll help you out with the media. But retire when you're 90. All right. Now I'm 20. I'm retiring, bro. For what? You know, come on. So,
I got you. That's cool to have him back in the league, though.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Big dude, you know what I'm saying?
He is big, yeah.
Yeah, solid quarterback, you know what I'm saying? But nah, wishing you best of luck, man, and I'm excited for Game of the Week. So me, little insight, that for the first time in 4 years, I will not be broadcasting this game.
No?
They're going to have me on the field as a sideline reporter.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to be in your faces with the mic, getting the raw emotions. You better not go Hollywood on me, bro.
For real,
you know what I'm saying? I need
Got
to
you.
know, like, hey, bro, why didn't you get 14 sacks in this game? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm going to try him.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm excited, man. I personally very excited for a championship rematch. I know the emotions are going to be high.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are excited to get.
They want that payback for sure.
Yeah, they want that payback. Yeah. You guys want that enforcement.
Exactly.
And, we're excited to bring it to you guys. 7 o'clock, Saturday night, Legacy Field, Cactus Media X, all the networks. Again, I will not be broadcasting the game, but you'll see this lovely face and you'll hear this voice because I will be on the sideline. Not in the trenches like these guys do, but, slightly off to the side. But before we get to our last and final segment, we got one more commercial from our sponsor. And we'll be back with, like I said, the segment I'm excited to roll out.
Let's do it. Oh, yeah, we're good.
And we're back. This is episode 1, season 3, AZCFL Intel. Your host, Jesse Burke. My guest, Dylan Alderman. Definitely excited to roll out what is a new segment to the show. Obviously, we got people in the audience that always want to poke questions, make fun, kind of tease this, tease that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I poke my face in red zone every now and then. I don't dare say anything because I don't... I got some thick skin, but I can't handle the jokes, man. You can't fight them all, right?
They got some funny people on there.
They got it's endless. It's like they got, years of material. So, what I did, though, was I secretly saw some things that have been floating around Red Zone.
Okay.
And have typed them up in questions. And this segment is just that. It's called Get Your Popcorn Ready.
Okay, let's do it.
So I have a popcorn bucket here.
All right.
With multiple questions that I've drawn up from Red Zone, from some things I have. The way this game works is just 5 questions in here.
All right.
You have to answer 3 of them. You can pass 1. So if
That's
you don't like
fine.
the question, you can read it out loud and pass. But 3 out of 5 has to be answered. So
All right, let's do it.
1 at a time.
Well, how many do I grab? Okay. If you... Wait, hold on.
Let me read that one.
Okay, no, it's just say if you were not on the Rebels, what team would you play for? Probably...
Out of the other 7, man.
Yeah.
The transfer portal was open right now.
I would probably go to the Spartans.
Go to the Spartans.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Why is that, man?
So after Coach Love died, I just didn't really know if I wanted to play or not. Or I just didn't know if I wanted to play for the Rebels still. Just, what he created and all that.
Yeah.
And then my other choice is going to be the Spartans.
Is there any friends on the Spartans? Any type of...
I mean, there's some guys over there I know, like Billy Swing, me and him went to high school together. Martwan, he's over there. Cody. Hutch is cool dude. I
got you. And it's not just because they were the second best team?
Oh, no. It would be, I'll probably go to the Phantom, too. The Phantom, they have a good organization over there. It's just more just the organization. It's not really like the players. And
That's
all
fair.
That stuff,
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Well, you have it. If Dylan Alderman was not rocking number 14 for the Rebels, he'd be rocking 14 for the Spartans.
Oh, yeah, it would definitely be a 14 for sure.
Yeah. And if there, I don't even think they have a number 14 taken, do they? Not that I know, but that was question 1. Number 2.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't be cheating me, bro.
Who is the fastest player in the CFL? Fluke.
Eddie Fluker is the
He's the
fastest player in the CFL.
He got it.
I will ask Fluke, my guy, also, how's his shoulder, bro? He got.
Oh no, he's good to go.
He's good
ready.
to go.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Because my man's from Michigan, Detroit.
Yeah.
You know, he's tough as nails.
I was trying to get him to play when we played the Vengeance. He could have played, man. He tough, man. He could have played through that.
I'm not a doctor, so I'm not gonna say either way. But you know, when he got hurt in the semifinal game, he was, you know, he let us know that it made it look like he wasn't as hurt as he really was, but he was in
No. Yeah, he couldn't even take off his shoulder pad.
Yeah,
he was.
So
done.
shouts to him for being that tough, man. Because I saw, I could see it. I actually recovered from shoulder surgery myself, not football related, but like I just knew he was uncomfortable at the least, you know.
Yeah, Fluke is definitely.
So Eddie Fluker, Fluke Master the God. He's got like 19 different nicknames. So I'm excited to see him running back, man.
You like to be called Fluke Nasty.
Fluke Nasty.
Yeah.
Fluke Nasty, bro. Yeah, sure. You know what I'm saying? You bounce back with a shoulder like that. I want to see, like, the cool, like, shouts to Dre. He had the knee brace. I like that when everyone's got, like, a story to tell.
I don't think he wears it anymore, though.
No more? And the story's over?
Yeah, I think he's done.
You know what I'm saying? No, because I want Fluke. I want you to come through with the wild, like, spider attack on
like
the shoulder.
Whole, like, how the J.J. Watt wears, like, the big
that'd be clean, bro. Then he has a different color. We'll talk, bro. All right. Last and final one, bro.
Right,
surprised you haven't. You like these questions so far?
Yeah, I'm cool.
I gotta get them. They gotta get grimier next week.
Okay, who is the most overrated player in the CFL?
Finally, who's the most overrated player in the AZCFL? Maybe somebody that talks way too much on Red Zone. It's like, bro, why are you talking?
That's a hard one because, like I said, I don't really.
You don't know really people. Okay, you don't have to give me names. You can say the dude on the team that did the thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously, everyone was talking about the 2 years ago when it was the Reapers and Stampede getting in the fight. People had their feelings about that. You know, we moved on from that. Was there anything maybe extracurricular you didn't like? I mean, you said the Thunder had something.
I mean, they really had no players on there that was like overrated.
Okay, fair enough.
Next,
You want to pass that one?
Yeah,
all right, he passed it. He gets one. He gets one pass. You know what I'm saying? Last and final question.
I can't answer it.
Can't answer it. That's how it goes. It's fair. He plays by the rules.
All right. Who talks more than they can play?
Boom. Got him. Got him. He thought he was escaping the hard question. Boom, boom. No more passes. This is like in what's that game? Knockout? What's the? Yeah, no, not knockout. Around the world, we got a chance.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You don't got a chance, bro. And there's a lot of people that.
No, I'm really like I wanna.
There's Red Zone and there's a lot of people on Red Zone that talk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And it's like more than, and I know this because I have the notifications and I work from home and my computer. It's like every Red Zone. I'm like, bro.
Who's talking now?
Yeah. Did somebody die? Like this, bro. It sounds like an emergency the way they reply to people. So, who is it? I got some names, but I don't.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, but I don't have to say them because I want people to like me. I don't.
Well, yeah, I don't want to know.
You know what I'm saying? People don't have to like you. I want people to like me, bro. It's kind of part of the territory.
Who talks more than they can play?
Was there any? I mean, there was coaches going at players last year, players going at coaches.
That's a hard one.
That's fine, bro. How much time we got left, coach?
I need to learn people's names.
You
I need
do.
to associate it more with
Start
people.
some drama, bro, and get their names.
I know.
That's the best relationships.
Who do you say? Fisher.
Coach Fisher.
See, I don't know that.
He doesn't
I know who he is, but I never had a conversation with him. I know who, like, I'll just say I know who talks a lot.
Okay, who?
Is Timothy Smith, the corner. I think he plays corner for the Kings.
He's a baller though. He does.
Yeah, no, I like the way he plays. Yeah,
he can ball.
I would say he really talks. That's why.
He talks a lot. Yeah. Timmy, you talking?
I could say, nope, not gonna do it.
You gotta say it, bro.
Not gonna do it. I'll say to him.
Timmy.
Yeah.
He said you're running your mouth and you're running routes, bro.
Yeah.
You know
but he can't play though. But I say he does.
He can play.
Yeah.
So at least it's justified.
Yeah.
So with that being said, that was Get Your Popcorn Ready with Dylan Alderman. Appreciate that. You know, for those that are gonna jump on Intel for the upcoming weeks, just know that the questions will change and, you know, hopefully get a little stickier so my guys can't avoid the questions. But yeah, we're doing great on time, man. So we could tap into the audience and kind of see who's tapping in and seeing who we can get some feedback from.
Hey, big boy. Oh, that's my brother. Fire.
Darren Alderman.
Yeah.
So I know, what's his name? Randy Moss talked about growing up playing receiver. They did a game called Razzle Dazzle where wherever the ball landed, you just pick it up and like it teaches you how to just pick up a ball on the fly or a tip drill and that type of stuff. Did you and Darren have any like household things that you guys did?
No, we do nothing like that. We're just always just playing backyard football.
Really?
Yeah, and just us roughing them up and stuff like that. Yeah.
I got you. Okay. Let's see. All right. So Anthony Nikia said my guy Danny Elijah.
I don't know who that is.
Shouts. Shouts to Emmanuel LZ, former Owl.
That's the dude that I talked to when I first started.
Oh, really? Yeah,
he's
he got a leg injury or something.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, something's sitting out this year. So he's gonna help me with player intel and scoops on Red Zone when I'm going incognito. We got Andrew Jones making demands over here like always.
I know, right? Y'all better use my promo.
Man, is there nothing he can't do?
Yeah,
he plays football. He does voiceover work. He helps me in the booth.
I seen him do a Mickey Mouse voice.
He did a Mickey Mouse voice? That's wild, man. He does not karate, but he does like, he's very athletic. He can do, I've seen him do a backflip off the wall.
That's what Ian.
He's a neighborhood kid. That's what I call him.
Be doing at practice. Ian, he has some energy. He's a real good.
Shout out to Ian, man.
For sure.
Who bounced back from a bunch of injuries last year. Another guy that won't tell you how hurt he really is.
He's ready to go though.
He told another Coach Love. He told me he never iced his injuries until Coach Love told him to do that. And I was like, "What did you do?" He's like, "I just worked it out." I was like, what does that mean? He's like, I just didn't do anything. I was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, ice up, man. It's real. You know what I'm saying? And so shouts to Coach Love, kind of changing the game even without him around anymore. You know what I'm saying? And instilling little things that you guys do that make you a better player,
Definitely. Coach Charles, he took that team over, man.
Shouts to Charles Penn taking over offensive coordinator, right?
I'm excited to see what him and Akil do this season.
Big time podcaster himself, man. He's making strides in the media world. Shouts to him. He's always working to see him posting. I love to see that, man. I'm creative oriented, so if you're creating, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for the season.
Me too.
Obviously, the NFL is done.
Basketball.
Basketball, whatever.
24 games left.
What's something that you do? What's like the mindset from off season to on season? Like you said, you can't gain weight, so I know you eat and you're working out and you're trying though. But like,
definitely trying.
Any type of routine difference than waking up, any type bedtime difference, any type of.
I go to bed early just 'cause I got work early in the morning.
I got you.
So I try to stretch. I still watch film. Just like I said, just try to work my craft and just try to get better.
It's 7:00 game time. So what's like leading up to the game? Do you eat like a sandwich 4 hours before? What's your meal type?
I don't want to get too heavy, so I try to just stay light as I can. But definitely drinking water. Yeah, definitely throughout the day for sure.
Especially now, it's like we're in that weird pocket where it's like cold now.
I know. I don't know what degree is gonna be on.
Right. During the day, it's hot, and then
I got some new drip though. I'm trying to bring out, but if it's cold, then I'm probably gonna wear it.
Perfect. You answered I was gonna ask you.
Oh.
Can you tell me on the uniforms what y'all rocking?
Honestly, I have no idea.
You don't know? So when you walk up, it's gonna be.
But we're just doing 2 helmets this season, though.
Oh, no, not 74 helmets.
No, that was like really stressful too, because like after the game, we got to like take everything apart, and that was like the most stressful part about it. Just paint helmets.
2 helmets. Oh, so is it like? Are you guys going back to the old Rebel, like the gray and red, or are you guys rocking the yellow? Like what's that look like?
We got the yellow one, then we got another helmet too. I'll leave it for a surprise. Yeah. But we got another helmet, but that's the one. This is gonna be our 2 though.
And then, so are they the home game? Are they the home team? You guys the home team?
Are we on?
Yeah. I mean, you should returning champions.
Exactly.
You guys got any ceremony you're gonna bust out, man? You guys coming on the bus again?
No,
you guys retired the bus. You had
we got limos this season.
Oh, limos, man. Damn. the stretched Hummer limos.
Right, that'd be dope.
That would be. I mean,
got the R on the side.
You call me. I gotta ride with you guys.
Let's do it.
That'd be dope.
You're gonna be on the sideline anyway.
Yeah, so I need you guys pull up on the sideline.
Exactly. Red carpet and all that.
Dude, were you there for that when you weren't there the first year they did the bus, right?
I was on the bus.
Oh, you were on the bus.
Yeah.
Man, the game before ran late, so you guys were like, nah, we're letting them know, and you rolled on the field.
We were actually at that park across the street, like getting everything ready, and so we was like on the bus. Coach was gonna have us turn around so we could like make it on time and stuff, so we could walk out on time and stuff,
Bro, I was like broadcasting the game, and I was like, hey, that bus is coming really close. And the ref was like, yo, what's this bus doing, bro?
And then we come out, yeah. So, I wanted to win that game, too.
But yeah, man, I mean, I guess, before I let you go home, man, obviously you're excited. I'm excited. We got full slate of football. Like I said, it's compressed, but I think we are going to be jam-packed with action. It's going to be, the full slate of teams that are sprinkled with players that have come from a bunch of different teams that folded, good or bad or indifferent. I'm not here to understand what the finances are involved in running a team and, having a roster. There goes my popcorn bowl, yeah. But the roster and stuff like that. So I don't know, I'm not going to clown teams for folding or, not coming back and stuff like that. But I'm just doubling down on the teams that are here, So we got the returning champs. We got a well-known team in the Spartans. We've got the Outlaws that are, nationally known, obviously. And we got, some revamped teams in the Hawks and the Titans. So we have opportunities for some back-to-back championship swagger. We have chances for Cinderella stories, for underdogs. Opportunities for all, and that's kind of what makes a great season. So I'm super excited, man. Is there something that you kind of are mentally letting go, or or kind of preparing for the first week? I mean, is there any type of religion or any type of emotional thing or a family member you tie the game to, or any type of bigger purpose than yourself?
I mean, no, not really. I just go out there and just play my game. I want to get MVP this season, though.
MVP, sure. That's the goal? Okay.
I want to get it. Either that or just Defensive Player of the Year. I feel like I should have won it last year, but like I said, I feel like people just didn't know me.
Didn't
so
know
I
you.
feel like,
they got to get to know you, man. You got to, let them know.
I mean, I'm cool with sticking to myself, just playing my game, just playing with my, my teammates and stuff, just, going all in for them. That's pretty much how I operate.
What's one thing you want the world to know about you? I mean, obviously, you stick to yourself and you're, but, what's one thing, not the world, the league, man. Obviously, for those that don't know you, obviously, you let your game talk, you let your pads do the talking and stuff like that. But what's one thing that you're just like, hey, I'm trying to get this message across if it's not being shown now?
You just want to be respected.
Respect, bro. But hey, what you know about that, it's earned, right?
Exactly.
And I haven't heard him being disrespectful, so respect this man, I like him. He's cool. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't late. We appreciate that. Functionality is huge in the media world. So, yeah, no, I'm super excited, man. So before I let you go, so you got, run it back one more time for the predictions. You got Phantoms, you got Canes, you got Outlaws, and obviously you guys got yourself. I got Dylan Alderman. I'm Jesse Burke, the host of AZCFL Intel. It is the show that bridges the gap between the media, the players, the fans, the coaches, and the AZCFL world. Again, super excited for the season to be upon us this Saturday, Legacy Field. Game of the Week, Cactus Media X presents the AZCFL Game of the Week, Week 1. Once again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for coming through here at the studio. Obviously, like he said, he works a full-time job, so having you come through on a Thursday night, highly appreciated. Stay tuned for other Cactus Media shows we have on the slate, as well as a full season of football. And again, stay tuned for next week of episode 2 of AZCFL Intel. Thank you.